name's Kathy Briggs. I'm the Associate Dean of Student Activities and Campus Programs for Burlington County College. Currently my job involves a lot of interaction with student leaders, those individuals who are looking to develop leadership qualities. First, you have to have the individual motivation. One of the messages I share with students is that there's a lot of value to the things that happen outside of the classroom walls. You're in college to get an education and to be able to create your future career. But the reality is that a lot of those experiences are going to come from the experiences you have outside the classroom. Sometimes students ask, why is it important to be involved outside the classroom? I can earn my 3.5, I can earn my 4.0, and I can go get a job. And the reality is, people who are hiring for positions are looking for students who have learned more than just what's inside the classroom walls. One of the things I tell my students is that there are things that happen outside of the classroom that can be more important than what you're learning in class that day. And you have to make choices within your college education as to which things you're going to participate in. The value of the out-of-class experience enables you to be able to gain interpersonal skills, to work through a project plan from beginning to end, to lead a group of individuals through good times and through challenges. And those skills can be translated in a job interview and be able to share with a future employer that you not only learned the content knowledge that you needed to be successful in the job, but you also have those individual and management skills that allow you to be able to interact well within the team and to be able to succeed at the job. So I think the top 5 qualities of student leadership are good communication skills and a willingness to continue to work on developing those communication skills. And I think communication skills is not only in how you speak and present yourself, but also how you write and compose yourself, both in proposals as well as emails. I think the best way to start thinking about training for communication skills is to practice. Do role plays, as corny as they are and as much as you don't want to do them. Put yourselves in situations where you can practice that behavior. Start thinking about modeling other folks. When I was a student, there was a vice president at my institution who always spoke so eloquently. And what I realized after talking to her is that she had a strategy for how she prepared her impromptu speeches. She knew she'd be called on. She identified the top 5 things she would want to talk about, and she had them in her head when she stepped up. She didn't do that the first time. It didn't come out smoothly, I'm sure, but through practice she was able to do that. I would suggest the same thing with written communication. Think about the ways that you want to be perceived, look at models of it, and start training yourself to write like that all the time. I think another aspect of it is being a good listener. I think you, as a student leader, you need to be willing to listen to not only the people who are in the organization with you, but also the individuals who are at the campus who aren't involved, to get some perspective on what their likes and dislikes are, and be able to expose yourself to a whole other group of students. So when you're thinking about how to train for leadership and listening in leadership, you want to think about how you want to be treated. Listening is a hard skill to learn. A lot of people like to hear themselves talk, but there's an old saying that says you got 2 ears and 1 mouth, right? Is to put yourself in situations where you are forced to listen to someone else and not put your thoughts at the forefront. Make yourself present in the moment and pay attention to what the individual is saying, and show that you're paying attention by giving that individual some positive feedback and possibly paraphrasing some things back to them. Ask insightful questions. Think about what they're saying and allow yourself the opportunity to be able to engage them and ask a question back to them that shows that you are engaged in the conversation and you want to learn more about what they're saying. I think number 3 would be a desire to serve others. So when you think about service in relation to leadership, a lot of folks don't necessarily make that correlation, but the value of serving in your organization provides you the opportunity to be able to grow and to learn from the experiences of those around you. Number 4, I would say good interpersonal skills, the ability to connect with other people and make them feel like they're part of your organization. And number 5 is motivation and enthusiasm. If you're not passionate about the things that you're involved in at your institution, you're going to have a hard time selling that to other people. So you need to have passion and motivation yourself.